You can book
Good
it.
evening, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Good evening. I am Styrofoam Ralph. This is Cups and the Gang live from the motherfucking hot box. I've already been smoking, so I apologize. Let me introduce the gang. My dog, the one and only Radical Jack, Bird Gang Jack in the motherfucking building. You already know I got my dog Bleed Blue for the shoe. Nap Nation J Lethal, what it do? Fellas, it is Friday night. Enough of the sports talk, man. We had a very heated debate going on in the group chat. Who no it doesn't need to be any introductions, man. Who wants to go first, dog?
Hey, I just want to know why Lethal thinks that Iron Man is good. Like, I want to know why you think all three of those movies are great.
I'm not saying they're great. I didn't put them in the great category. I didn't put them in the great category. But I do put them in the category of better than Thor, better than Aquaman, better than the Justice League.
Hey! We're talking about Marvel. You keep
I'm
trying
just
to throw
saying,
these
bro. I'm just saying, as
DC
far as
Marvel
films,
connection.
I'm just talking
No,
about films. I'm talking about
there is
just
a field
superhero
that is
films.
split into a big half. There are Marvel live action movies. There are DC live action movies. There are Marvel cartoons and there are DC cartoons. One is
Hey, look.
great at the movies. One is great at cartoons. That's how it is. Now that James Gunn is over there at DC, we will have this Superman movie that everybody keeps trying to shit on. That's about to be the best Superman movie we've ever seen.
I don't know, bro. We done got so many Superman movies, just like we got a lot of Batman movies.
We got a lot of
You know what I'm
Spider-Mans
saying?
too.
It is a lot of Spider-Man
For no
movies.
Yeah,
reason.
niggas never complain about Spider-Man though. That's crazy. We can get
Spider-Man's
Peter
sweet
Parker on the
though.
field no matter
Spider-Man's
how
low
many
key
times.
sweet. I don't like the newer Spider. Like
You mean Iron
Toby,
Boy?
Toby and Miles. Toby and Miles is my two. You know what I'm saying? Those my two goated Spider-Mans. But everybody else, trash.
Jeremy, be quiet.
Trash, bro.
So you didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man. You didn't like the
The
second
three
guy,
the
Andrew
the
Garfield is the
Andrew
best
Garcia.
Spider-Man. Yes, he's the best Spider-Man. It's not even close.
I thought he was the best Spider-Man. I thought he had the best
He's
lines. I
not the
thought he had
best
the
Peter
best
Parker.
charisma.
He's not the best Peter Parker, but he is 100% the best Spider-Man.
You think so, bro?
When the
Yes, he
mask
talks
is
shit.
on and he's shit talking you while whooping your ass for sure.
That's 100% Peter Parker, dog.
Toby Maguire, like his shit talk was like it really wasn't all that.
He said, he thought I was there.
Like, and then fucking Tom
Tom
Holland, like
Holland is
he's
just
like the
annoying.
innocent, like he's not gonna shit talk you. Like he might
He
get
does
upset or whatnot.
He's Iron
is
Man. He's supposed
he
to be
gives
Iron Man.
you teenage banter. That's what Tom Holland does. So
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah, you
it's
know what I'm
like he was
saying?
like, "Oh wow, you're really strong," even though he's showing you
Yeah,
like I'm way
yeah.
stronger than you. You know
So
what I'm
like
saying?
that's some anime
Oh,
shit.
nice,
Like yeah,
nice
anime
shield.
banter. Yeah. No, for real. You know what I'm saying? But Andrew Garcia, yeah, he would like when he stopped those guys from stealing the car. I think it was like one of his first altercations or
Yep.
something like that.
And
He
he
was
he
he
hit
was
him with
shit
that
talking the whole
web. He
time.
said, "What do you think you're doing?"
Word. Like I'm talking about getting
He
crazy.
shot at him. He said, "No way, you." That was stupid.
I mean, I get it, bro. I get it. But if we're talking just if we're talking Spider-Man and watching like prime Spider-Man, it's Toby, bro. It's Toby, bro.
Well, yeah, 1 and 2. Then once you get to 3, it's not even. It's not
Yeah, the
close.
joint
I'd
where
rather
he
watch
was like,
Amazing Spider-Man 2 than to watch Spider-Man 3.
I
Exactly.
can I can agree with
Exactly. That right there.
you know what I'm saying?
What do you
That's
say?
the
Look, he
only thing
said.
I remember. I remember
Yeah,
watching
bro. Come on,
Spider-Man
bro. That's
3
classic. That's
multiple times,
iconic.
but I don't remember the movie at all. I remember MJ dying at the end, and I remember the nigga dancing. That's literally all I
No,
remember
she
from
didn't
that movie.
die. She
Gwen
what's
is
it
the only
called?
one that died, and that's the other thing about Spider-Man. He loses
Oh,
his
that was
girl.
Andrew Garcia who's shorty
Yeah,
died when the bell
he
time
Yeah,
loses
when he set the
Gwen.
web
tower.
down, that was
I
sad.
thought that was
That
from
movie
Yeah,
was good.
so Andrew and Toby fought Venom. Both of them fought
No,
Venom,
they
Andrew
both
and
fought
Toby.
Green Goblin. No, they both fought Green Goblin.
no, Toby fought Venom too, bro. Because the
Toby went
Sandman,
black in the first jump,
because the
bro.
Yeah,
Remember he
Sandman.
was
Toby's the
doing
only
the
one
dance.
that fought Venom. Yeah. You're just mixing the two movies together, that's all. So
So
look,
Andrew
Spider-Man
didn't
3.
deal with Topher Grace.
No.
Andrew
So
didn't meet Topher
Spider-Man
Grace.
3. No, that was Toby.
Okay.
Toby started. Remember, bro? Because
Yeah,
Toby had
Topher
Green
Grace was
Goblin,
Venom,
Sandman,
and what
Venom,
happened
and Doc
was,
Ock.
yeah. So Toby, he fights Sandman, and he fights Venom, and he fights Harry Osborn's Green Goblin in the same movie.
Mhm.
And then Andrew Garfield fights Green Goblin and Electro in his movie.
But and then and he fought the lizard.
Andrew fought this lizard. Toby fought Doc
Andrew
Ock,
fought the
Venom.
lizard.
Yeah, Andrew fought the lizard. Toby fought Doc Ock, Sandman, Venom, and Green Goblin.
But then
You said,
Andrew fought
oh yeah.
because Andrew
The
fought the
problem with that
lizard,
movie is they put too
Electro,
many
and
villains in
Sandman.
it. Yeah. They should
And
have just
Doc.
made it Venom. Venom should have been the only villain, and Venom shouldn't have been 5'3". That was stupid.
I feel you. So do you feel like so we know Topher Grace is Venom, but do we think I forgot the nigga's name now? It was just on
Tom
the tip of my
Hardy.
tongue. But the nigga who played Venom now he's been at the end of I forgot what Avengers or Spider-Man movie it was. He was at the ending
Spider-Man
credits.
Far From Home, the last
The
one.
Far From Home jump, the most recent jump.
In the last scene, he leaves his little symbiote in there. I don't think they're gonna do anything with it because Sony is officially done with Spider-Man movies. They're officially done with all Marvel. After this year, Sony's not doing no more Marvel movies. They're not doing the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery because that's all they have access to, and they see how terrible their films are doing. I don't know if y'all seen Madam Web. It's easily the worst superhero film of all time.
I don't want to watch Madam Web, bro.
They take the same scene and they do it 3 times in the movie, and all they do is change the color on the camera. So it's one black and white, one sepia, and one full color, and it's the same exact scene.
So are you okay with the Miles? Are you okay with the Miles Morales Spider-Man?
I mean, he's cool. I don't fuck with him because I'm old school. I like Peter Parker. I like my.
But Miles Morales not gonna make it to live action, was it?
No, Miles Morales is not in anything. It's just that Tom Holland runs into his uncle.
No, I'm saying like even if in another standalone, like it's gonna stay animated regardless.
Oh, you're talking about the cartoon?
Well, just him being the Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, I like those. So the Into the Spider-Verse movies, they're dope. I like those
for sure.
They're cool. I'm just not a fan of Miles Morales as a character.
Spider-Man as a character, as
as a comic book character in general. I'm not a Miles Morales guy.
For sure.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah, he's not it for me personally.
So when you say that Marvel isn't doing Spider-Man anymore, I mean, are they done with Avengers?
No, Sony's not doing.
Sony. That's what I meant to say. Sony.
So Sony owns Spider-Man. They don't own anything else. Just Spider-Man. That's why they can release Venom, Kraven, Madam Web. They can do anything that's in the Spider-Man universe. Punisher, stuff like that. The problem is their films aren't making any money. So they understand that the fans are not fans. Yeah, nobody likes these films. Like Kraven, I stopped watching it about 25 minutes in.
I never had interest in watching that shit. And I was the same with Morbius, bro. I was so mad that I spent bread to go see Morbius, bro. And they told me, you know what I'm saying, hang in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry that you wasted your time watching that too. You should have got up and went and watched Kevin Hart or whatever was out at the time.
No bullshit. Because it's like, bro, it was like, and when it was like, you know what I'm saying, hang in there, they're not even talking about the movie. Like the movie's gonna be trash and they know it. They're saying hang in there for the character development. Fuck you. No.
Yeah. And then they re-released it because of the joke on the internet where everybody was pretending like it was good.
Like, no, fuck you.
And Jared Leto is a great actor. You know, I'll give him that. He's a good actor. But man, that movie was butt. But like I said, if Sony owns it, I'm not watching it. It's just that simple. It's gonna be trash.
But that's how I feel about DC though. Like, just so DC with the whole Fantastic Four shit, bro. Like, I get where they're coming
you got from. One more time.
I'm sorry, bro.
In DC,
bro. The next F4 is about to be trash, bro. I'm sorry. Pedro, are you serious? The next Fantastic Four is about to be so trash.
It's about to be garbage.
First of all, hey, hold up. Hey, not too much on The Mandalorian. Not
Hey,
too
look, I'm
much
just saying.
on, not too
Pedro,
much on The Last of Us. All right, not too much.
we gotta chill. We gotta chill, bro.
Yeah,
In a
y'all gotta chill
superhero
on that
film,
slander.
in a superhero film, he's about to be Reed Richards. Is
Hey,
he?
now,
I don't know
when
yet.
when he does a good job, I just want you to apologize to Pedro
Okay,
Pascal.
hold on. So when Avengers Doomsday come out, that will be
We're jumping too
probably.
far ahead. I don't even want to talk about it. I
What
don't even
you
want to talk about
mean,
it.
bro? That's
Okay,
gonna be the one.
I'm
okay. So
sorry,
look,
Lethal. I
this is
don't mean to
why.
cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, but I think my question will be quicker to answer. What is the next Avenger project that's coming out? Is it the one he's talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now the reason I don't want to talk about it is because right now Marvel is in a very sticky place. They're
They
in a
are.
place where we can get our fans back and we can
Mhm.
start blowing these theaters out again, or we can really seal the deal on Marvel fatigue being a thing forever. So I don't want to talk about Doomsday simply because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what characters are like. They've released all this stuff at the Comic-Con, blah blah blah. I don't care. You know, it was supposed to be the Kang Dynasty. Now it's Doomsday. It could still be Secret Wars. Like, I don't care because at the end of the day, we don't know what's happening yet. So just give us the films that y'all have. Thunderbolts. What's the other one that's coming out? It's Thunderbolts and something else.
I
But
don't know.
whatever.
I'm waiting for the Doomsday because I feel like that's what we
Fantastic
expect.
Four. That's what it is. It's Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. So give me Fantastic Four. I'm gonna watch Thunderbolts. I'm watching Thunderbolts because I'm a Winter Soldier fan.
Hey,
That is
bro.
the only reason.
Stop giving up on the
Mickey,
Blade
what?
movie, bro. It's not hard. Stop giving up on the Blade movie, bro. It's not
Nah,
hard. Have y'all seen The
Ralph.
Raid?
Nah.
Only Wesley Snipes could be
Did
can
you
be
see?
Blade,
Did you
bro.
see Deadpool 3? There's only ever gonna be one
Deadpool,
Blade.
That's
Deadpool
what
and
I'm saying,
Wolverine
bro.
is so ass. That shit was the worst movie I've ever seen, bro. Deadpool Wolverine. That shit was one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I need you to break that down. I need to know how.
He said, "I need you to break it down."
I need to know.
Jokes,
Like, I need to know because
the
the movie
jokes
that
were
I watched,
so bad.
the movie that I saw expanded the Deadpool universe, expanded character development, gave me new characters, and gave me a new story without deviating from the original character. So I think that as a sequel, it
So
did
it
a
was a filler
phenomenal
movie
job.
for you. I mean, bro, that's all right. Let's call it what it was. It's a filler movie, bro.
Well, every sequel by that definition is a filler.
Bro, no. How, bro? There were like 95%
Hey,
of
look,
the X-Men
I'm
movies
gonna
could have
read
been
you.
their own movie.
I'm gonna read you the actual. Hold on, because I wrote it down when I did Frozen 2. I'm gonna read you the definition of a fire sequel. Let me just find it real quick because Frozen 2 is one of the greatest sequels of all time.
We
Especially
talking about the kid Frozen. We talking about the kids movie Frozen.
Yes, nigga.
Every X-Men movie that came out was better than the last one, except for X2 and the third jump. But every one after that,
Hey, yo, no way you just disrespected X2.
no, that's what I'm saying. Every jump was
All
better
right.
than the last one, except for that one. X3 wasn't better than X2, but
Oh
everyone
yeah, for sure.
kept getting better.
X3 is ass, just like Spider-Man 3. But look, so a good sequel, it expands the universe, stays true to the original movie, film, book, whatever you want to say, the source material, it stays original. I mean, it stays true to it. You don't change characters. The character doesn't just magically become weird, and it deepens our characters and it surprises us, right? So, Deadpool 3 does all those things. I'll tell you a movie that doesn't do those things so you can see the difference. Coming to America 2. Coming to America 2, it expands the universe. It does not stay true to the source. And it does not deepen our character. Akeem in the first movie was a prince who did not want to have an arranged marriage and did not want to follow the rules because he deemed that it wasn't fair. In the second movie, Akeem wants his daughter to have an arranged marriage, follow the rules, and not deviate from the script because this is the rule of the land. That is completely stupid. Like your daughter is doing the same thing that you wanted and you got, and you're mad about it.
That's
That
like
movie
Harold
was
Kumar though. Like we love Harold Kumar, bro, for the White Castle.
Harold and Kumar 2 is still funny though. Guantanamo Bay is funny. I didn't watch the third one.
Guantanamo Bay.
Harold
Do you
Kumar
want a
Christmas,
fucking cockney
like that.
sandwich? Extra mayo, nigga? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Hey, at
come
the
on,
at the
gang.
time, hey, where my brain was when that movie came out, I was 17. That was hilarious.
Bro, what,
Right?
dog? The whole scene, dog. The whole scene. And then it was like the
You about to
foreshadowing of
eat
how
it.
he, bro, the foreshadowing of how he came from another cell after feeding another guy a sandwich. It was like, dog. Like, and it
The
was like they
cockneys.
were so close to doing that shit. I thought they was gonna do that shit. I swear to God, I thought that shit was gonna happen.
Hey, I knew they weren't. I knew just because I know how movies work, I knew the plot was coming to like big switch. You know what I'm saying? But back to this horrible movie that you said Deadpool versus Wolverine was. We got Deadpool still being Deadpool. We got the X-Men universe expanding, so we're no longer using just Colossus and C and B. D characters. We're actually getting the character who is Wolverine, the A+, the guy who said he wasn't doing anymore. We got him in the film. On top of that, we got a surprise because we got Captain America. Oh wait, no, it was the Human Torch. That's fire. Then you get Sabretooth, who gets to fight Wolverine. We kill him off. You get a great villain. You get a new world. You actually have a plot that makes sense. They're not just doing this just to do it. They're
Bro, the Human Torch died
like,
in the third
yeah,
one.
yeah, that's cool. That was just a surprise. He's a side character. He's not supposed to be there.
He's
for
a
the whole
cameo.
film.
He's a
But that's
cameo.
no
That's
nostalgia,
it.
though. It was
He's
cameos and
just a
shock
cameo.
value, bro.
Like, he's
That's
not
all it
supposed
was. It was just
What is the
straight
point of the
cameos,
film?
bro.
What is the point of the film? The point of the film
Shit
is
to
to
make people be,
redeem.
bro. For one,
It's to
it
redeem
was just
the
the
bad
third
guy that I was. What does Wolverine do?
bro. If it was
He
just
ends up
Deadpool,
going to
it
save
probably
the
would have
world.
done the same thing. People only went to see that joint because Logan was in the game. That's it, dog.
Hey, look,
And they
it's
got
okay
the
if you didn't like it.
surprises of the other nostalgic villain, like you said, the Sabretooths. And then like he was like, Cap, is that you? Flame on. And everybody in the theater was like, oh my God.
Oh, you weren't
Like
you were
after
just
like 30 seconds later, dude was dead though. Like, dude got clapped.
So when Wesley Snipes walks on the camera, you just like, whatever.
Bro, yes, when Wesley Snipes
No big
walked on the
deal.
camera, I was like, oh, my nigga Blade is in this joke, but he ain't put in no work, gang.
What do you mean? Without Blade, they don't even save the world.
It's not the same, though.
We got Hugh Jackman to come back. He said he won't go do no more movies, but that was because he didn't have a heavy load in the movie anyway, bro.
He carried the movie.
I'm talking about as far as choreography, like that last Logan movie that niggas did, bro. That shit was taxing, nigga. Even with the little girl, like.
Okay.
No,
Pause.
the last
Hold
Logan
on.
joint.
Let's pause that. Real quick. Let's pause on the choreography because. Could you get down, please? Thank you, buddy. You're gonna fall or you're gonna hurt yourself. Thank you so much. Anyway, so the choreography for Logan is this. Ready? Hold on. Ah! All right, that's the choreography. Hold on, wait. Ah! Shoot me! Bang, bang, bang.
Bro, you forgot about the car chase, nigga. You forgot.
Hold on, I can do that too. It's him screaming and putting out claws. That's it. The choreography is just that. You want to talk about choreography? Let's talk about Deadpool jumping off a bridge into a car, a Chevy Tahoe. Let's talk about him beating up.
Exactly, that wasn't Wolverine.
Look, and when Deadpool first came out, bro, we had our first superhero to break through the third wall dimension and give us a view of like, yeah, this is what's going on in the movie. This is what's happening. Then
because
get
that's
back
what
to the
Wade
action.
does.
Exactly. But the way they started doing the rest of the movie, they overdid it, bro. They
You can't.
overdid
Hey,
it.
look, see, and this is what I be talking about. You can't overdo what a character's supposed to do.
I don't know, bro.
Wade
You
is
could.
supposed to talk
That's
to you
like
as
that's
you
like
read
me
the
trying to be
Deadpool comic.
that's like me trying to be extra funny when I already am funny. But now
But that's the
I'm
thing.
trying
But that's
super hard
Deadpool's
to be
character.
funny.
I have to talk to you through this comic, so I got to talk to you through this movie. Y'all ready to
No,
do this?
bro. I'm
All
sorry.
right,
What was the
back to
catchphrase?
film.
What was the catchphrase? He was like, it wasn't a guess. It was like, well, it wasn't a prediction. It was an estimated guess.
It was an estimated hope or something like that.
I was like, come on, bro. Because like when he
See,
said
now
it the
what you're
second
doing
time,
is you doing that Ebert and that Roger Ebert shit. You trying to break down the dumbest part of the movie to make it seem like the whole movie is this stupid.
but bro, they made it the catchphrase though. Like they brought it back at the end of the movie. Because remember when they were sitting in the car at the end, like at the final fight scene, and he said it again because Logan was like, you lied to me. He was like, it wasn't a lie. It was like it was a something,
Oh yeah,
something,
it was an
something.
estimated wish or something. Yeah, educated wish or something like that. Yeah, but okay. So let me ask you a question. When Wolverine pulled over that helmet and you saw him cover his face, that was stupid too. That wasn't live. You was.
I don't even like the Wolverine. I don't even like the Wolverine get up that they got in 3. Like I
It
feel
was the
like it's not.
OG jump. Like it was all nostalgia.
But it's.
Bro.
I feel like it. I feel like it. I don't know, bro. It don't look OG to me, bro. It
You're
doesn't,
making
bro.
me mad.
I'm sorry, bro.
You say you're making me upset, man.
You're upsetting me, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry, Radical Jack. Hey, look, no, I will give Deadpool. Look, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, bro, the joke was cheesy. I mean, like, okay, they had the cool fight scenes, and I appreciated it for what it was. But again, it wouldn't have like I felt about the X-Men saga, and I know people feel differently, but I feel like about the Avengers saga. I feel like every movie could have been its own movie
Okay, so the X
and still did.
well, that's the thing. They are their own movies. It's just part of a trilogy, right? But it's still a continuation. But I get what you're saying. So the X-Men movies are weak. X-Men 1 is good because it's the first real superhero movie that ever came out. You know what I'm saying? Everything else before that was campy and looked at as childish, except for Batman and Superman.
Yeah,
Batman and
that's
Superman
what I
have
said.
released
Batman
movies
goated.
since the
Batman's goated.
70s. Yeah,
sure.
but Batman and Superman have released movies since the 70s. People took them serious. But X-Men was the first comic book movie to be taken serious. So you got to respect it on that alone. X2 is an amazing film.
For sure.
X3,
Absolutely.
That's when it
X3
died.
was
That's when it died.
ass.
That's when it died.
X3 was ass. The plot didn't make any sense. They tried to do the whole, let's do, the Phoenix, and they fumbled the bag on the Phoenix. She just turned into this thing. I don't even know. She just was murdering everybody.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a layered character.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, that's the problem. Jean Grey wasn't layered. And then what they do? They gave us they try to fix it, and they gave us Days of Future Past. And then they gave us, not Days of Future Past. They gave us X-Men First Class, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a slow reboot, maybe a retcon if you want to look at it that way. You get the backstory of Professor X. Then you get Days of Future Past, which is cool because you get the old school X-Men people and you bring them in, and it's like, okay, cool. It's a Wolverine movie again. You know what I'm saying? Which is where they really messed up. Yeah. And then after that, you get, what is that damn movie called? X-Men Apocalypse.
That was whack.
I fucked with Apocalypse. I'm still kind of.
There's another one. There's
the Samurai Jack. No, it was a Dark Phoenix.
Well, those are Wolverine movies. Those are Wolverine movies.
Yeah,
they don't count.
Yeah. Okay,
but,
the Dark Phoenix though, yeah, for sure. Matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, because now that I am thinking about it though, hold on. Because it did feel like they was making, because with the Wolverine Samurai John, I felt like they were making shit at that point. You know what I'm saying? That felt like one of those like spoofs, like where they talk about like how like an action figure, like he like one time he's a soldier and then like all of a sudden like he's in space or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did the movie get here? Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, so it goes X-Men in 2000. In 2003 was X2. 2006 was Last Stand. Then it was X-Men Origins, the Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was First Class. Then it was the Wolverine. Then it was Days of Future Past. And then it was Apocalypse. And then Dark Phoenix came out in 2019. And then the New Mutant.
Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix is the remake of X-Men 3, and it's absolutely ass.
Yeah.
It's not as ass as 3, but it's like at the end of the day, at this point, they were doing the copy and paste thing where it's superheroes, problem, we all team up at the end, big bad guy gets all full force, and then it's over. And that was stupid. They had that big fight on the train where the mutants were kind of whack, but yeah, overall the X-Men movies they just stumbled and fumbled until nobody wanted to watch them anymore, and that's why there aren't any. And now there's Deadpool, and then Disney bought Fox, so they were like, all right, bull, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get all the X-Men back into the game, and that's what they're doing now. Now slowly but surely we're bringing the X-Men back, so it's cool. However, the Avenger films, Avengers 1, fantastic because it's the first team up that was brought together through other film. Avengers 2 is good, but it's boring. It doesn't really make you feel like there's a top level threat. And then Avengers 3. Yeah. And then Avengers 3 is Infinity War, which is arguably the second greatest Marvel film of all time.
For sure.
Before Doomsday come out.
Like, you better hope Doomsday is good, bro.
I think it is, bro. I think it's gonna be top notch, bro.
If Mahershala or Wesley is not in the joint, it's a flop, bro.
Hey, you need to let Blade go. He's a street level character. He can't do anything.
Dang,
bro.
The vampire dog. Oh well, for one, hold on, dog. Let's.
Yeah, Jack, because you gotta chill, bro. Because I've been a Blade fan all my life, bro. I've been a Blade fan. The only Blade I did not like was that was like the last one, the very, very last one. It was like some fucking almost like a Wax House version joint, but it was whack as shit, bro. Because dude was bald as a bitch. They didn't even have Wesley Snipes being Blade.
Are you talking about the one with sticky fingers?
Yeah, bro. That shit was trash.
Nobody acknowledges that.
But Blade 2 is my all-time, bro. Blade 2 is my all-time favorite, bro. Hands down. 1 is sweet and it's goated. But 2 is like that's my high caliber Blade, bro. You can't beat it, bro. Wesley Snipes plays the perfect
Blade 2
person.
Blade 2 is actually really good.
It's amazing. Come on now. A Daywalker.
Blade 2 is good because what? You know why?
The fight scenes
and the story. It expands the universe. It stays true to the original. Deepens the characters. It surprises us.
And it was Wesley Snipes. Like, straight up, bro. You can't get nothing better, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, they need to bring Blade back up in the jam.
Only Wesley can play Blade. Who's gonna play Blade, bro? Who's good? Who's the next?
Oh, damn. They just spoiled that jump. They said he gonna be in the Fantastic Four jump. I wish I didn't know that.
Hey, Cups, that's why you don't read the internet, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I hate spoilers. I don't even watch trailers, bro. Damn.
Bro, that's Fantastic
My
Four.
Marvel rule is I watch the first trailer and then I don't watch anything else.
Bro, I don't even watch that jump. I don't want to know who's in it. I don't want to know none of that. I want to see the character and get that feeling like I see it. Like I said, when I seen Wesley, because I had no idea that was even possible, him pulling up in the jump. So when I seen Wesley Snipes in the fucking Deadpool jump, I was like, okay, for sure. Yeah,
that's fine.
Okay, I got a little hair standing up on my arm. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. But, hey, I got to go, y'all. It's wrestling time.
All right, big dog. That's my dog, Radical Jack Burgang. Jack tapping out the motherfucking hot box.
All right, man. Hey, I just want to remind everybody, a good sequel does what? It expands the universe, stays true to the original, deepens our characters, and it surprises us. As long as you remember that, it's a good sequel. Always remember Terminator 2, the greatest sequel of all time. I'm out.
Ooh, that's tough. I feel That's tough. That's tough.
So, Nap Nation.
What it do? Don't go watch it, bro. This all I'm gonna tell you. Don't go watch it, bro. The new
I was about
Fantastic
to say,
Four. Don't go watch it, bro.
bro. What I don't want to watch is Daniel Jones playing snaps in the regular season, but I feel like it's gonna happen.
Stop it, bro. Stop it, man.
I just
I'm
feel like
tired
we're
of
not, bro.
tired of hearing it, bro. I'm tired of hearing it, bro.
Now you're tired of hearing it, bro.
I've been tired of hearing it. You think I want to sit here and talk about Indiana Jones, Vanilla Vic? No, bro.
He is
No, I
Indiana
don't.
Jones now. He is Indiana Jones now. Y'all tricked it, bro.
Nah, bro.
Y'all tricked it, bro. He is
We got our mans, bro. We got our QB, bro. He could be all right, bro. He the one, bro.
His favorite target is gonna be Josh Downs, bro. He is ready to smoke shit out there, bro. Shout out to Daniel Jones.
Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
Stop it, bro. Vic, nigga.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
So who y'all got on that back end? Y'all got Mooney Ward. Y'all got Cam Bynum now, and he might not even be the starter.
Bro, I'm okay with the secondary right now, bro. On some real, we need another safety for like, you know what I'm saying, rotational.
Y'all got like 3 of them niggas.
Bro, we only got 2 safeties, bro. Calm down,
bro. Y'all got what's his name? Nick Cross
and Bynum, bro. That's it.
And then y'all got a young nigga.
No, bro. Rodney Thomas, trash. Daniel Scott, trash. I'm trying to tell you, bro. These are niggas. Daniel Scott's coming off another torn Achilles. Rodney Thomas was like a fucking 7th round pick who was trash. You know what I'm saying? We don't got nobody extra on the back end, bro. Like, we need another safety for sure. But the secondary gonna be fine, bro. I'm not stressing that shit. I need a linebacker. I need a tight end. I need a goddamn some def niggas for the D line and the O line, and we good, bro. I got my receivers. I got my running back. I got my quarterback. I don't need nothing else, bro. I don't no bullshit niggas.
Yeah, Ronnie Thomas, Daniel Scott. Y'all got Marcel Dabo, nigga.
Stop it.
What are we talking about? No, yeah, but not. Yeah, no. Rodney Thomas, Nick Cross, and Cam Bynum, bro.
And they're saying Rodney Thomas is trash, bro.
He's not, though, bro.
I'm trying to
My
tell you
nigga went to Yale, bro.
I don't. Who gives a fuck where he went, bro?
Bro.
Zach Wilson went to his BYU. Don't nobody give a fuck about that.
I'm just saying, bro. My nigga was an Ivy Leaguer, bro.
Yeah, so go be in the office somewhere. Go nigga need a suit and tie.
Hey, don't do a nigga like that, gang. So
my bitch like to argue, so I sent her at the law school.
Oh, y'all got David Long.
We gonna be all right, bro. I just need.
Y'all got Jalen Jones.
I need Chris to stick to the board, the big board. The big board, number 1 prospect on our big board is Jahad Campbell. Then it's
you said Tyler Warren.
No, Jahad Campbell is our number 1 on our big board. Then it's Colston Loveland, because Tyler Warren's gonna be gone before he gets to us, bro.
Bro, he's not going before 15 game.
Bro, he's either going to the Jets or the Bears, bro.
Bro, you telling me right now if Shadizi make it to 14?
Now, bro. If Shadizi make it to 14 and we pad, like if he gets to 14, I'd be okay with us drafting him, bro. I would, but I would have, if we draft him, I would have to tell Ballard, you have to trade AR.
Yo, I can't hear you. I couldn't hear nothing you said after you said Shadizi.
You can hear me now? If we trade, if we get Shador, we have to trade AR.
Oh,
still going.
Cowboy Mike, what's going on? Hey, Lethal, I can't hear you. Cowboy Mike,
what's up? What's up?
Ain't doing shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Cooling it. We had lost Naptown Lethal. I think he about to come back in.
Okay, well, respect.
You gave him that.
Going on with your big dog.
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm just literally getting off. I had to drop some keys off to my supervisor. They going on a trip or some shit, so I had to drop off the other keys.
Damn, am I losing everybody?
You can hear me?
All right, I can hear you now.
You hear me now?
I can hear you, Mike.
Hello?
Say something, Lethal.
Yo.
All right, I can hear both of y'all. Now, what you were saying, Lethal, about Shadeezy?
If we get Shador, bro, I'll be okay with it. But we would have to trade AR, bro. If we get Shador.
Hold on, y'all think they're gonna pick up the door?
If he failed to 14, bro, he's on the board, bro. Yeah, I would bang the table. Yeah, if he makes it to 14, bro, I would bang the table for him for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be opposed to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he would take off with you, I think, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But
that running game, shit, forget about it.
World and do that shit though.
What you mean?
Would the Colts shock the world and do that shit though?
I mean,
I said they can't pass up on him. I don't think.
In draft,
that's what I'm saying.
You can't pass up on Shador, but if he get to 14, there's no way in the world you can pass up on that nigga.
For sure, bro. I feel him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't either. Even if I do got AR on the squad, bro. It's the three things that I like about Shador that I'm waiting for, that I want AR to have this year. The toughness, the accuracy, and the decision making. Main three things, bro.
That's all you missing, bro. Everything you named.
He has those, bro. Shador has that shit, bro. He played behind a horrendous offensive line and still completed 70% of his passes, threw for damn near 4,000 yards, and had almost 40 tugs. What more can I say, bro?
I love it.
And no run game. And no run game. With no run game. No.
Every week no run game.
We got
that.
Was he a Heisman finalist?
He was. I think.
Was he?
But I think he was like fourth.
I don't think he was.
Yeah, I think they should have done it for sure. Because Deion kept saying that, like, why am I still not being nominated?
Facts.
Did they should on him? Was he a Heisman candidate?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think he's the best quarterback in college football, but I don't think
his first year with the Buffs, he was probably a candidate.
Yeah,
first year.
I don't know.
I'm excited though. That shit happened. Woo!
That'd be something sweet though.
Crazy, dog. Man,
that'd be something sweet.
Y'all gonna take off after that thing. Only thing y'all missing is a quarterback. Really, I mean, you solidified your defense in offseason as far as free agency.
Nah, we still
that defense still shiesty, bro. Way better than y'all was last year.
Our defense still shiesty, bro. We got the secondary backed up a little bit.
Look at the Cowboys. The Cowboys drafted Bland and Diggs. Look how much better our defense got. We let Terrence Newman go. We let Woozier go. We let Hughes Carr go. Trust me, I'm telling you, like, our defensive line ain't really that good. We had a bunch of undrafted guys and shit. Like, we have Dorrance Armstrong and, we have Micah, but really playing that well. And having new cornerbacks
when they go Orlando
Scandrick, solidify your defense, in my opinion.
I need a linebacker.
Y'all niggas used to have motherfucking Mike Jenkins out there, bitch.
Yeah.
Who else y'all used to have? Claiborne, but that nigga Mo out there, Joe.
That nigga was trash. All them niggas just names who kept getting hurt. Especially Mo Claiborne. He just kept getting hurt. I'm like, nigga, damn. Stay on the field, please.
Scandrick.
Exactly. These niggas are journeyman type niggas. Like, that nigga left us and fell off the earth. He went to the Eagles, then went to the Chiefs, and then he was gone.
Shit, bro, y'all was sweet when y'all had Sean Lee.
We were sweet. We had Sean Lee, but that was all we had. Sean Lee, he kept getting hurt too. It's like Sean Lee be playing like amazing football, going injured hamstring. You be like, damn, we got to replace that nigga. Nobody.
Sean Lee was the poor man's Luke Kuechly.
I agree. Had a hammy out there.
You had Van Der Esch, and then you had Jalen Smith. But then after that 1 year, they kept getting hurt.
Damn, I forgot y'all had Van Der Esch.
Bro, you
55 with the
kept getting hurt, man. Like, you're like, yo, you niggas on the field, and it's like, okay, do we have a team? Like,
And he retired, didn't he? Like he
yeah,
even tried to.
in his 20s, he was 29. Jalen was retired. Well, he didn't retire. He got cut at like 28.
He kept playing. He kept trying to play. I think he might be in the UFL.
You think he went now?
He might be in the UFL.
He might. Last time I seen he played for the Packers, he was playing third down for the Packers.
Hey, look.
It still was getting off a little bit though. Like, I think that shit was political. Quarters one time, because I think he got benched or some shit like that, and he went off on one of their ass. So I think that was more of an inside situation that kind of never really materialized. It's a dude named West Coast Cowboy, who is just like, you know, it's like not a fanboy, but he's like the #1 Jalen Smith fan. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of gave some insight on what happened with him with Jalen Smith, so to speak. So that's all I know that.
I got one for you, Cup. Start bench cut.
Uh-oh.
Tyrod Taylor.
Hold on, wait. Can you hear him?
Somebody just joined.
Yo, I can hear.
Yo. There you go.
All right, I can hear everybody now.
All right. Start bench cut. Tyrod Taylor. Josh Johnson. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Give me Fitzswagger. And who the first nigga?
Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, give me him.
Yeah, same. Josh Johnson should never be getting opportunities ever in life. And I support black quarterbacks. But
these are some journeymen.
We got to stop.
Hey, Josh Johnson on the roster now.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's
still on the roster.
I'm like, no, you must know some shit about some niggas on some shit. I don't know. Because I don't never see the production. He must be doing a film study or some shit. Or a great long guy. So I don't know. I'm like, nigga, how you?
Last time Jalen Smith played was at the end of the 2023 season. He was on the Pittsburgh practice squad.
Wow. 2023.
That's crazy. Time flies, bro. You're like, damn. It was just yesterday he was making tackles and shit. Like, them niggas was crazy with it. Him and Van Der Esch, them niggas was everywhere, bro. They just broke down. They're two players I wish would have still been in their prime. Damn.
Man of motion. What's going on, dog?
Who just joined?
My dog, man of motion, Mr. Bitches.
Oh, Mr. Bitches, what's happening, cuz?
Already know, man. Oh, do we got you? Do we got you?
At a gig, get down, bro.
Hell yeah, my name was at the gig. Do we got you, Mr. B?
We got the Fogies. We got the Fogies page, Mr. Fogies.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. So
there we go. Yeah.
So scale of 1 to 10. Before we get to Mr. B, scale of 1 to 10. How shocked would you be? 1, part A, if Shedeur makes it to 14, and 2, that y'all take him. And part 3, I'm gonna let Cowboy Mike get in this jump. Do you think he makes it past 12? And would you be interested at 12?
Well, for me, I'm not interested because we got Bazooka Joe, so I'm cool. Like, I feel like we solidified our backup quarterback spot. I think we'll probably develop Joe Milton. You know, Dak is on he's on alert. I think Cowboy Nation is looking at him like, all right, nigga, you got to show and prove now. You done got paid again. We need some playoff wins, bro, or at least get close. We need something.
Y'all need an NFC conference game.
$60 million, bro. Somebody got to give, bro.
Yeah, ain't no excuses and shit. I mean, the NFC East has got better, but we got to show and prove. You know, that's why I feel like we should draft Tevin Miller at 12 to increase our offense. We got to get better and score points, and stop having so many long drives, like 14 play. We don't get no explosive plays. We don't get no play action fake, throw a deep 40-yard touchdown. We don't get those type of plays.
Mm-hmm.
It's with no running. We have to run the football this year. Then we're gonna be more physical. So if Shador does make it to 12, I don't think we draft him. I think if he goes, I'm telling you, if he goes to the past 14, I'll be shocked. I really would be shocked.
Nap Nation.
I don't see him making it past New Orleans, bro. I don't see him making past New Orleans. If he makes it to 14, like I said, I would want to take him. Cool. If we don't, hey, I ain't gonna be mad either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm not gonna be mad if we don't.
I'm saying, like, that's the very first time that anybody has ever even considered that Shador could land on the Colts. But I mean, they are a team in quarter. Well, from the outside looking in, a team that might be in quarterback limbo. You know what I'm saying? They might want to prevent a situation like the Broncos where they might be tangling with two quarterbacks every other season, or the Giants where they're tangling with quarterbacks every season, Browns tangling with quarterbacks every season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even, if he does make it to 14, I still wouldn't even be like, oh damn, this might be an opportunity for them to get Shador. I don't know if the coach is looking at drafting a quarterback like that, but I think that might be something interesting to look at, though. You know what I'm saying? Interesting to think about.
This shit you just said was like some remarkable shit. Like I fuck with that idea, like even more and more as we talking about it. Like, and I would dare to say, Lethal, would y'all trade up to get him? Not saying like a whole.
No, because I ain't got nobody to trade up with, bro.
That's not. Would they even consider giving a third up for him?
Nah, the only way we could trade up, bro, we would have to trade up with somebody like New Orleans. That is a quarterback needy team that we can send A-Rod to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Send A5 down there. Then move into New Orleans spot to be able to snag Shador. That'd be the only way I would move up.
That would shake up the whole league. That would be like the Luka jump.
How does that shit come true now?
Saying AR5 to New Orleans.
So you can clip that shit up.
I'm just saying, bro.
That's tough.
Like, yo, we predicted that
That's
first. Lethal predicted that shit first, dog.
Lethal bad. Hell yeah. Damn. So yeah, man. What happened?
No, I was saying that'd be one of the ones for real.
Hell yeah. So, Cowboy Mike, do you see Dallas competing in the East with Washington and Philadelphia? And if the Giants get a quarterback situation right, we don't know what they might look like.
You're right. I think they get Cam. It's gonna be very interesting anyway. Like, again, the Redskins have gotten better. Philly just won it all, so it's not like we're the creme de la creme anymore. We have to really step our game up. That's what I'm saying. 12 is gonna really show me how dedicated the Cowboys are to winning a championship. Y'all know I've said for years now, I think Jerry Jones is not committed to winning a championship. I think y'all seeing that shit now. The fact that you're not gonna even try to go out and get guys. Like, you didn't even try to sign Derrick Henry. Like, you didn't try to go sign DeAndre Hopkins. Like, you could have got these guys for pennies at this time, framing their careers. So the fact that they just walk, because usually what the Cowboys would have did, they would have re-signed the guy. They had re-signed Brandon Cooks. They had we bought Zeke back. They would do some goofy shit and act like that shit meant something. So I want to see for real who we drafted 12. It's really gonna show me the tone. That's why I was like, I think, we went out and dressed our linebacking core. We still probably a cornerback away. So I wouldn't mind a Will Johnson there, if not Ted McMillan. But
you gotta stop putting in this hype for Ted, bro. I'll tell you that right now. I looked at his game log from last year, bro. The man's game log is horrible.
You looked at his game log? Oh, so you see that he was the second most receiving yards in the NCAA.
Bro, Ted against real competition was nowhere to be found.
You mean like when he caught a touchdown on Travis Hunter?
This man Wavy. This nigga Wavy
against real competition was nowhere to be found.
I'm just saying, bro. He put a red-handed joint on Travis
Okay,
Hunter, bro.
like, this man was nowhere to be found, bro. Okay? He only had in his games that he had, like 10 catches, 300 yards. It was against D2 schools, niggas who didn't even make it to the playoffs.
Who was his quarterback? You even know that name? Because I don't.
Right now.
I don't know that nigga name.
Hurry up.
You said what? What was that?
What color is he? What skin tone is the
Who
nigga?
was the
His quarterback.
He can't throw it to
I
himself.
don't give a flying floozy.
Because gang, I tell you one thing. Travis Hunter had an NFL quarterback throwing him the ball.
And Jeremiah Smith
And when
had
he
Will
was going
Howard
against
throwing him
D2
the
niggas,
football.
what was he doing?
And Jeremiah Smith had Will Howard throwing
When
him
he
the
was
football.
going against D2 niggas,
Okay, bro.
what was he doing?
Okay, Riley Leonard was made it to the playoffs with the Dame, and who was he throwing it to?
And again, Ted ain't got to be the guy, but he's gonna be playing beside CeeDee Lamb.
Ted don't even watch film. The man already confessed that he
Bro,
don't
that's an
watch
old
film.
ass video, gang. That's a big news.
They be just digging up this nigga.
He's overhyped. He's overhyped because of size, bro.
Okay.
The size. He played receiver, and he's hard to tackle, and he's fast. He's not slow.
Bro, the
He's
man
playing
is not all
beside
that sweet, bro.
slow.
The man is not all that sweet, bro.
Gang, he's better than Michael Pittman.
Cap.
He better than Michael Pittman.
Cap.
I'm taking that nigga over Michael Pittman.
And you smoking crack rocks out the pipe.
That's all you see with Michael Pittman. You were taking him to tech.
I'll still take Mike Pittman. Yes, I am, bro.
We can see when the season starts. He cooking. Wherever he gonna go to, he's not gonna be the number one receiver.
No way.
He's gonna be number two, and he's gonna be killing on the backside.
So he shouldn't be
lower
drafted high. He shouldn't be drafted that high if he's going to be a number two.
Most
nigga, he's a number one. The only reason he's a number two is if he goes to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm saying that most people in the top, look at in the top two, other than the Cowboys.
I'll even throw in the bag on. I'll throw the bag in for you right now.
Their receiver.
Throw the bag in for you right now.
They don't need a receiver.
Matthew Golden will have more receiving yards and touchdowns than Tech this year.
So why we putting this in 11?
Are you locking that in?
That's
nigga?
a lock, bro. I'm locking that in, bro.
Okay. You said. Hold on, repeat that now. I want to make sure we get officially.
No.
Put it in the chat,
I will.
Put it in the chat.
Matthew Golden will have more receiving yards and touchdowns than Tech for their rookie campaign.
Okay. All right. And Tech got a nigga up. That nigga Alvin Harper, nigga. He gonna be going crazy on the backside.
My nigga say Allen Harper, nigga. What the fuck you talking
Harper,
about?
nigga. Backside going.
God.
Yo, he gonna be doing what?
Can't say it on the backside.
Come on, bro.
That's right.
No pause.
Oh,
Yeah, no, bro. No pause, bro. No pause, bro.
he said he could be going crazy on the backside.
I said, I'll get those. I said, fuck, I'm gonna keep it going.
No bullshit.
Oh
No bullshit, bro. Bro, whoever's
I
on the
went
backside.
and watched that shit y'all was what did that?
Whoever on the backside getting ripped a new one, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, damn. Ripped a whole new one for sure.
So
Cup the dealer.
So,
that's crazy.
all
Cup Diddy is
Diddy,
crazy.
All Diddy, bro. Cup
He went all
you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yo, please tell me y'all. This y'all heard the definition of Kurt Barrels and Puff. Did y'all hear that?
You said what? You said hear what?
Did y'all hear the
You said
lawsuit
that we
that
what?
Kurt Barrels put against Puffy? The deposition. Did y'all hear the deposition of that shit?
No,
Nah.
Bro,
No.
Bro, he
Yeah, he
said
was
some
saying that
wild fucking shit
that he
Puppy
was
had him
gay or
doing,
something like
dog.
that.
That nigga's a sick nigga, B.
And who is this again?
You know, Kurt Burrows used to be a
Who is this?
co-owner of Bad Boy, but Diddy made him sign the shit away.
Oh, the NDA
He
and shit.
threatened to kill him.
Well, the NDA expired or
Nigga.
something.
But, niggas went out like, watch that Burrows ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, that nigga Gene Deal ain't
Dog,
why he
oh,
at.
bro. But Gene be keeping that shit so funky, dog. Shout out to my nigga
That's
Gene Deal.
Man.
A
that's
real one.
diabolical, bro.
Oh,
Gene be saying that shit, and it's like you be thinking it's bullshit, and then that shit really come out, and you be like,
And nigga
damn,
won't lie,
you
bro.
online.
He be detailed with that shit, too. Like, I'm like, damn, dogs.
I mean, Mr. B, your name is the man of motion. The other day you told me that you know what I'm saying, you had some automotive gems that you had wanted to drop on
Oh, come
niggas
on now.
real quick, you know what
Let's
I'm saying?
go.
All right. Well, yes, I did the other day. However, today, let me
That
think. Hold
nigga said,
on.
however, today.
Um,
My bad, dog.
Because I'm too blunt in the wind, dude. Like, what's wrong?
I was trying to speak again.
hey, nah, look,
That's all day long,
on some real
goddamn.
shit. On some real shit. So I got a cut today, and I got a cut today, and the dude hit me with like some Beijing in the
Ooh,
corner right here.
ooh.
Crispy.
And I feel like that's low key wild. Like I felt like he was trying to tell me something. No, bro. No.
Means that nigga trying to tell me something real quick.
it's it's Beijing. And I'm just like, damn, I'm really your uncle. Like you was having an uncle moment today with your Slim Jim. That was crazy.
So, have you heard about since we know that you
You was walking around.
huh? Since we know that you
No, I'm just saying, like it's crazy. You was walking around Lowe's looking for
With the
weed
Slim Jim.
earlier for
bro,
your
Oh, that
clothes.
shit was funny as hell, dog. Hey, the Slim Jim in that bitch. Bro, that shit happened to me a couple times,
I
bro.
did,
No, you no bullshit.
bro. That Joe was I was straight holding that bitch like I had no idea that bitch was in my
For
hand.
sure.
That's how you know it.
Walking
Nigga,
around with meat in your hand is
Well,
crazy.
I was in that bitch like, damn, where's my meat?
Where's my meat?
oh, shit.
Where's my meat? Damn.
Oh, it's in my
I know I didn't leave it on this side.
oh, my meat's in my hand.
This nigga look.
Yeah, that bitch in a firm grasp,
That man
goddamn.
had a firm grip.
Hey yo, hey yo. All right. Nigga had the styrofoam, had the cup grip on that bitch. God damn.
I'm just saying that joke
That
was
shit had
undetected. That joke was
that shit had
crazy with a grip.
he was getting swole.
Oh man. No, let me see. Automotive news. So
Yeah, no. My
basically,
first
oh,
question is
these
though, while you're
tariffs,
thinking about
I remember the tariffs. You said what now?
oh no, that's what I was gonna ask you about the terrorists and shit.
Yeah, so the tariffs. So basically, like if the car isn't like made in America, like it's a tax on it. But they're talking about like in terms of like total manufacturing. So like with all these American companies and stuff, like all those dealerships and stuff that they have in like that they have in like Mexico and like Canada and stuff, like they're gonna be taxed on that. So really, it's doing more harm than good. So that's why like you seeing like Ford and GM are doing shit like you get employee pricing and stuff like that. Like they trying to have all these sales and shit because basically cars is finna like skyrocket. So and that affects the market as well from the cars that's coming overseas, like those import cars, like niggas who can import like Skylines and all that shit. Like that affects them as well. And then, like y'all was talking about the other day, like just everything in general.
So like which cars do you think like are all of them across the board going to be going up equally, or like are some cars going to be harder to get than others, or
I mean, I don't know. It depends really on how the market's going to go. Because the market has really been crazy for a minute during COVID. Like prices of cars skyrocketed because they had the chip shortage and stuff like that. But now the market has crashed. So not like fully crashed, but like basically the bubble has burst. So like the used car market is looking a lot better than it was. Whereas before, like you were seeing all these outrageous prices, like for like $100,000 for a Tesla and stuff like that. Keep doing silly stuff like that.
now Tesla plants are in America, correct?
Yeah, it's one of the most American made vehicles. But it's crazy again. Like Elon Musk is he's whatchamacallit. Elon Musk is South African. But like y'all heard that joint about like
Mm-hmm.
his his dad Errol got like his stepdaughter pregnant. He was like 60 some years old and she was
Wait,
like 24,
Elon
but like
Musk's
he had raised
stepdaughter
her
or
since she was
his
4.
stepdaughter?
Errol Musk, this is Elon Musk's father. Got his stepdaughter,
No, but I'm
like
saying like Elon's sister or Elon's stepdaughter.
Elon's stepdaughter. It was his girl he was messing with, and the girl had a daughter. And he raised this girl from
Oh, and his
childhood, like
father
from like the
was sleeping with that daughter.
yeah, and it's like from the age of 4 to like a grown woman, he knew this joint. But when like she was like 24, they began a romantic relationship, something like that, and he had a baby with her.
That's
Yeah,
that's crazy.
but
The
he was
world we
talking
live
about
in.
how like Elon Musk, like he was talking about like how like if they wanted to travel, like they would go somewhere in their own plane and land at their own landing strip. Like, you know what I mean, to have their own cars come and pick them up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just basically some balling ass shit. But some shit any of us would do if we could.
Wow.
So when they have sleepovers and shit and niggas eating steaks and all that shit. Yeah, bro. This is facts. Like look that shit up for yourself. It's a Vlad TV interview. He talking to Harold himself.
Yeah, that shit
Straight from the
them niggas always do some strange
straight from
shit.
the source. But that shit was just crazy hearing how like Elon Musk grew up. Like yeah, man.
So did you see the videos of the black dude who turned the plastic waste into fuel?
Mm-hmm. The
I
Oh,
did.
that
Crystal
diesel
Dude,
Lee.
joint.
I just saw
That
Dude for a
diesel
long time.
joint. You talking about that diesel?
With my
That diesel joint?
Plastoline.
Yeah,
No, it's not diesel, it's Plastoline.
plastic waste. Yeah, I
It's
seen
a
that shit like maybe like 2 years ago.
yeah, it's Plastoline because it's literally made from like I guess recycled plastic or something like that. So
Yeah, he
yeah,
burned it
it's
down.
supposed to be like clean burning and all that stuff. But I don't know. You have to like emissions test something like that, and then like it have to go through. I don't know. The EPA got all the strict standards, but
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
he
what I'm
do
saying. It's
like
like I
get
don't
that
think
shit
they'll
through.
ever.
You seen the response
My
video?
bad, but like,
Huh?
People trying to call him like not like a sellout, but they were saying like just be careful, like don't work with the white people and shit. He ended up like putting a response video out, which
oh
I
yeah,
definitely agree.
yeah, I feel it, people.
Well, damn.
No, I'm about to come back. But yeah,
What did he say
so
in the
like,
video?
yeah, I feel like, bro, they would never like, even if it was safe, I just feel like they would never let it pass because it's like, how would they? You know what I'm saying? It's his shit.
I mean, but just like they killed off the dude who made their car run off of water. Like, you know what I'm saying? They killed him off. We just gonna be part of that list.
My bad, Lethal. You went mute again.
Hold on.
No, you good. I can hear you now.
All right. Yeah, that's all I was saying though, bro. I just feel like with him, he had a disadvantage, bro. Because I feel like
Yeah, it's whenever somebody try to jump in.
that's when they go.
When people jumping in and out, that's when they go on mute.
I have to fix that, buds.
We good now?
Hold on. God damn, everybody jumping in and out. So I can't keep up. Yo, do we got you, man, in motion? Mr. B, page of Mr. B. Do we got Dakota Mike? Can you hear me, Lethal?
I can hear you. Do you hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I can hear you. Hello, can I hear everybody else? Cowboy Mike. Mr. B.
Anybody. Is anybody out there?
Think about this. Word, think about this. You shit back up to football. Hey, look, all I got is 2 words for you, big dog. Pass back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck nigga time back. Fuck what a nigga time back, nigga. Pass back, nigga. Fuck what a nigga time back. You know what I'm saying? Pass back, nigga.
Pass back, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We got my nigga Stephon Diggs, the ACL, you know what I'm saying? Nice and healthy. You smell me. You know what I'm saying? The ACL nice and healthy.
So that's y'all
I'm
number
saying
one.
it right now,
That's y'all
nigga.
number one.
Stephon Diggs. This is a cupcake. You said what
This your
happened?
number one. This y'all number one go-to.
I mean, we
Stephon Diggs, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns.
What did I tell you?
1,100 yards, 8
So
touchdowns.
he's Brandon Cooks, basically, what you're telling me.
Yeah. Brandon Cooks, when he was with the Patriots, for sure. I think he had, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns? You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Stephon Diggs. Kayshon Boutte, Pop Douglas, Drake May, year 2. Hopefully we take Tet. I got a feeling we might take Will Campbell, but fuck it. I don't care. As long as we take a wide receiver, I hope we trade up into the second round and take a wide receiver, or trade up and back into the first round and take a wide receiver. But at this point, it just is what
So
it
you had
is,
Ted
bro.
going before Golden.
Yes. After Travis Hunter, Ted McMillan is going to be the first wide receiver taken on the board.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. Like I said, bro. My money on Golden, bro. As far as just like between those 2 receivers, between Ted and them, I'm going Golden.
And Golden not trash.
Better than Ted.
I fuck with Matt Golden.
Better than Ted, bro.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I fuck with Matt Golden. I fuck with Isaiah Bond.
Bond's
They're not better than Ted.
Bond got to get bonded out.
Bond is definitely God damn, man. What's up with the wide ends, man? Damn. My nigga Henry Ruggs was supposed to be next, man. God damn, my nigga
Lacey was supposed to be
Bond
next.
was supposed to be
Bond's up. Like we losing them young, man. We losing them young.
Damn, man.
It's all good, bro. Jeremiah Smith next year, bro.
And we're gonna have a top 5 pick again.
So how you say Pats is back, but then you gonna say y'all gonna have a top 5?
Pat's back, nigga. Pat's back, nigga. Because we about to either take Tech or lineman. Because if we take a lot, but I'm telling you, if we take anything other than a wide receiver, we're gonna have a top 5 pick again.
That's
next
not
year.
necessarily true, bro.
We're gonna have a top
All
5
right,
pick
let me
next
ask
year.
you this. Let me ask you this. Titans take Cam. Say the Browns take Travis. Okay.
That would be so fucking wonderful.
Now you're stuck with the Giants at a point where they possibly could take Abdul Carter, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, Will Campbell, whatever. Say the Giants pass on Carter. Are you okay with taking another defensive player instead of fueling something for your offense for Drake May, protection or skill position for him? You'll take Abdul Carter straight up.
Harold Landry, Abdul Carter, Robert Spillane, sign me up, dog. I take it. And we still got Keon White. We still got Milton Williams and hopefully Barmore from Bama. Bama Barmore come back from the blood clots. I know we got a couple niggas that got the blood clots. I don't know why that shit is going around. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Hopefully we can get this nigga on the field. But yeah, if Abdul Carter slides to 4, pull the trigger, bro. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We can still get a wide receiver, as I said, either at the top of the second or we could trade back up into the first round, maybe for Matt Golden or Mika Ibuga, you know what I'm saying, from Ohio State. We can make a move, dog. You know what I'm saying? So if Abdul Carter is at 4, I say pull the trigger easily.
Now, do you see the draft being a wild draft where someone like the Jacksonville Jaguars, because you know they got them, the mocks be having them taking Mason Graham and shit like that. Say the Jaguars draft Genty. Instead of the Raiders drafting Genty. Do you feel like that's something that would shake up the draft? As far as every other player on the board.
I feel like it'll shake up the AFC South. I feel like it'll shake up the South. As far as shaking up the draft, though, the Jaguars will pick a 9?
Hell no. The Jaguars pick what, 5th? 5th or 4th? If I'm not mistaken,
we pick 4th.
They pick 4th? Yeah.
We pick 4th.
They pick 5th then. That's what I'm saying.
Jags gonna take Mason Graham. They're gonna do what they usually do and take defensively.
Who's the next best defensive player after Abdul Carter?
Mason Graham from Michigan.
You don't think Walker? You don't think Walker makes that?
I mean, I fuck with Jalen Walker. But Mason Graham is definitely like that though.
Is Will Johnson
Jason Walker like right behind
a top 5?
Top 5 defender? I would say so. I think he's the best DB in the draft. Pure DB. I guess I'll put that out there. Pure DB.
So you don't think it's a reach for somebody in the top 8 to draft Will Johnson?
Nah. Jets and Vegas. Vegas might take Vegas got a quarterback. They got Geno. Vegas might take him if they don't take Genty. You know what I'm saying? The Jets might take a gamble on Will Johnson, pair him up with Sauce Walker. I said Sauce Walker. Sauce Gardner. You know what I'm saying? Pair them up. But I mean, the Jets got Justin Fields. Are they comfortable with him?
I mean, I would be after the money they just gave him. They pay him 40. They're paying him $40 million. That's your sprint. That's your starter.
They still play.
That's your starter. That's starter money, bro. 40 M's is starter money.
I don't know. I mean, so the Jets might take a look at Will Johnson at 7, but that's really the only one.
If you the Jets, do you go Tyler Warren or do you go that or do you go anywhere, any other position? Because they don't have a tight end.
Tyler Warren could really off. They got Tyler Conklin, but he's a solid number two tight end for
and
sure.
for Justin Fields to come in, he has Garrett Wilson on the outside. He really doesn't have any more other bona fide targets other than Garrett Wilson. So
chill, bro. They got Alan Lazard, bro. They got Lazard, bro. Alan Lazard, bro. I don't think you heard me, bro.
I'd rather have Keenan Allen.
That's tough. Right now?
Yes. So you telling me right now, if you had to choose between Keenan Allen and Alan Lazard, you're taking Alan Lazard over Keenan Allen? You taking first name Allen over last name Allen? That's crazy.
I'm just saying. I mean, it depends on who's on the ball. If Alan Lazard was in Chicago, nigga,
with Caleb Williams, you think he'd be getting off?
Bro, he'd be their wide receiver one, bro.
In Chicago. On a team that got DJ Moore, Roma Duze, he gonna be your number one.
And Keenan Allen, nigga. Come on. DJ Moore, that nigga walked off the field, nigga. Come on, bro. Roma Dunze.
So which crash out would you rather have? George Pickens or DJ Moore?
George Pickens ain't gonna walk off the field on a nigga. Fucking talking about he gonna fight a nigga.
Deontay Johnson or DJ Moore?
DJ Moore gonna crash out more than Deontay.
Bro, Deontay didn't even fucking want to. He was on the field and didn't want to even block. He turned his back.
No, yeah, no, I do remember that, John. No, I do remember that, John. Yeah, he wilded out. That nigga straight gave up on the play. Damn. Hell yeah. And it was probably some shit where he told the corner. He probably told Rose, "Hey, bro, I'm good.
They about to run to my
corner. Didn't even attack the nigga like that, bro. The corner didn't even attack, bro. He was probably I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying, bro. It's just different levels to this shit, bro. Just like everybody was talking about how Tyler Shuck is a first round talent and he'll be climbing up people's draft boards. But then when I went back and watched the combine throw and I seen that bullshit that he did, I said, this man.
Bro, that was the wildest pass I've ever seen in my life.
I didn't even remember seeing that in the combine highlights. I had to literally go back and watch like the actual combine.
There's no way they could have put the notes up, bro. It was too embarrassing. There's no way. There's no way they could have put them Johnson.
If you was a scout in the stands or even a scout on the field and you saw that quarterback and you saw that live in your eyes, where are you putting him on your draft board?
Tyler Slaw? Yeah, nah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. How do you airmail a practice rep? And not only did you airmail a practice rep, you try to look cool doing that shit. Like you tried to do the whole throwing motion and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, sidearm. Quick pass. Oh, I'm about to hit him with this 3-step quick pass. 3-step up. You know what I'm saying?
I throw darts.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh shit! Something just came down the water. We was just. Oh yeah, remember that video with the Steelers? Joe was like, oh. Yeah, that's exactly how that nigga sound when he let that bitch go. That nigga knew he was ready to smoke that Joe too. He was like, "Oh yeah, ready to kill these niggas."
Oh.
But yeah, this dog just came down the wire from Bleacher Report.
Mm,
Raiders open to picking a quarterback.
really? Is it Shador?
Shador Sanders, prospect that Vegas has brought in on top 30 visits.
Would you rather the Raiders draft Genty, Shador, or Jackson Dart?
Get Genty. Because you got a quarterback right now that you just paid. Get Genty. And if Geno is bad, because I mean, it's not like they're doing them any favors in the receiver room. They got Jacoby Myers and who else?
Brock Myers, Michael Myers.
I fuck with Michael Myers. We already know what Brock Bowers brings to the table. Jacoby Myers, he's decent.
That's 3 targets
You know
right
what
there.
I'm saying?
I mean, that's just 3 targets right there. Veteran quarterback.
Ain't none of the niggas, DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
They don't got a running back either. So it's like if you send Shador down there, say like if Shador get drafted to the Raiders, first of all, he's not starting because you already paid Geno that bread. 2, he doesn't have enough playmakers to distribute the ball to him, and they still don't have a running back to take off the load for a young quarterback. So if I was the Raiders, I would stick to, like I said, draft Genty because you have the veteran. You can still pick up some talent skill wise in the draft later on that's young. You don't got to reach for a quarterback. Will Howard's still out there.
And
Chuck's still out there. Riley Leonard's still in the pool. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's other quarterbacks that might not be ready anyway to be a day one starter that you can still draft in the 3rd, 4th round and bring them along like a Dak Prescott.
They got experience at the quarterback position. Geno's been to the playoffs. I think they should stay. I think they should stay where they are. They got Zamir White, you know what I'm saying, the running back. So I think the Raiders are poised to take a Tankathon has them taking Ashton Genty at 6. And again, I just feel like it's a can't miss. They knew what they had in Josh Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A consistent, good back, 1,000-yard back for them. They already know what type of offense that potential that they could have when they have an all-world running back. So, and Ashton Genty might be better than Josh Jacobs was coming out. So, you know what
But
I'm saying?
is Geno Smith better than Derek Carr's early Raiders Derek Carr?
Geno Smith is better than every quarterback that's played for the Raiders since Derek Carr has been there. I don't think they've had a quarterback with this much potential since Derek Carr came off that one season when he was really good. And that was like 2015.
I can vouch for you for that one. I can feel with that one. So who you got taking the NFC South? Is it Bakers to lose? Is it Penix to win? Is it Resurrection Young? Or is it the Kellen Moore underdogs?
I think the South is still the Bucks. We're gonna find out real early though, because I feel like the Falcons and the Buccaneers are gonna have an early matchup.
I mean, we feel like got the better
And
defense.
you said what happened?
Who you feel like got the better defense?
I think the Bucks still got the better defense. I don't think Matt Judon for the Falcons is gonna make too much noise. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they still got Bates and Simmons. I think is their safety duo. You know, AJ Terrell. Okay, that's cool.
No, Simmons gone.
For real. Who he play for?
He don't play for nobody. He's still a free agent.
Oh, pick up the phone, Ballard.
We already got ours, man.
You just say y'all need a third nigga,
Like, young,
and he better than all
no,
y'all
bro.
niggas.
We gonna draft the third nigga, bro. It's some safeties that we can get in the second, third round.
Don't tell me you can't do this thing. Huh?
Run out of some water or something.
Oh my gosh. It's not you being I think I want to.
Man,
Yeah, bro. It's gonna get dicey, bro. We got a couple more days.
yeah, man. I think the South still runs through the Buccaneers. Like they got the better quarterback, and even if it's close enough, I still think Baker is a more experienced quarterback, even if they appear to be playing at a similar level. So, I mean, they still got Chris Godwin, still got Mike Evans, Bucky Irving. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that their team. I mean, shit. Jalen McMillan, if they could draft a receiver, what do the Bucks draft? I would take a
The
receiver.
Bucks don't
That
draft
was
till
them niggas,
19.
you know what
They
I'm
pick 19.
I would definitely take a wide receiver right there if I could. You know what I'm saying?
So who you got?
They got the Bucks edge rusher. I mean, they could use some defense, but I'd be trying to take a motherfucking wide receiver like Matthew Golden. Like they can get a Matthew Golden at 19. Because Tankathon got Matthew Golden going to 22 at the Chargers.
Which is bad.
That would be tough.
Yeah, I might say that wouldn't be bad.
That would be
It
tough.
would be.
Luther Bird. They got Luther Bird. They got Emeka Igbugwa from Ohio State going 34 to the Giants, and Luther Burden going 35 to the Titans. So I mean, for all that, I feel like we could trade up 3 or 4 spots to get a Igbugwa or Burden.
You rather trade back up in the first round, or would you rather wait till the second round?
Those second round
those
picks.
are the second rounds. Okay.
34, 35. Those are second and third picks
Okay.
of the second round.
Okay.
And we got the 6th pick of the second round.
Yeah. So y'all trading up would be ideal.
You know what I'm saying? So Matthew Golden. They got Matthew Golden going in the first round, 22. They got Tet going 12. So those are only first two. So those 2 2 wide receivers in the first round. And they got Tyler Warren going 10 to Chicago. And they got Colston Loveland.
Yeah, they got Colston coming to us at 14. I know. But like I told you, like I'm gonna tell everybody else, it's more tight ends in this draft than just those 2 tight ends, bro. They are legitimately sweet. Mason Taylor, LSU, sweet. The nigga from Miami.
That nigga not Colston Loveland.
Bro, but I'm telling you though, bro. I need how I look at my tight end, bro. We re-sign Mo. So he gonna be the experience, he gonna be the blocker. He's gonna be our Jack. Mo is our new Jack Doyle. But I need a Dallas Clark. I don't need a nigga that goddamn. He don't have to go for 800 yards and 12 touchdowns as my tight end. He don't. He can have the most receptions on the team for real. I just need him to be a chain mover, a safety blanket chain mover. Give me a Jason Witten type tight end, bro. Give me a Greg Olsen type tight end, bro, and I'm good, bro. And I can find that in the second round,
Bro,
bro.
that's Colston Loveland, nigga. Greg Olsen.
But Colson Love is not a blocker. He's not.
You know what I'm saying?
He ain't a blocker though. I ain't saying he can't block, but his attributes is more for a receiving tight end than your all around tight end. Saying, bro.
I don't know, man.
I'm okay with. I want Jahad,
Dynamic,
bro.
bro.
14. I want Jahad. Jahad at 14. Go back in the second round. You know what I'm saying? Go get our tight end in the second round because they're gonna be there, and we gonna be fine, bro. We gonna be fine. Laid out them 2 picks just like that, bro. We in the playoffs. Picks just like that. Jahad Mason or Jahad, and then whoever at tight end. Playoffs. We don't get Jahad first. We hit, bro. Straight on defense gonna be hit.
Damn, this John got Cowboys getting Trayvon Henderson and Ted McMillan. That's a whole revamp to the offense.
I seen Henderson getting visited by the Broncos today. The Broncos are in need of running back just as much as the Cowboys.
They said they might go Marion Hampton at 20 in the
They
first
might,
round.
but if they're smart, they go Henderson just because he's an all around. He's the he that pass protection matters. I don't think Hampton has the pass protection skill set. Like I think he's still raw with that. I don't think he's fully developed in that area because that's the reason why Dallas took Zeke back in the day, not just because of his running. Like Zeke was a pass protector too, one of the best pass protector running backs. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Broncos are going to be looking for. And they smart, they'll take Henderson. I'm not saying Hampton not sweet, but I think he's a liability when it comes to pass protection right now.
I just now peeped this shit. This John got us taking Mason Graham at 4. Oh,
That's tough.
that's crap.
Tough. Would you take that?
I mean, he plays Barmore though. I mean, bro, he's definitely like that. He's definitely like that. I mean, and him and Milton Williams could be like some Jalen Carter. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Davis. You know what I'm saying? Fletcher Cox type shit. So I could fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? But Mason Graham.
Does Trey Henderson get traded during the draft on draft night?
What you mean? Do he get
Do
traded?
Trey Henderson get traded on draft night?
He gets drafted by a team and then gets traded.
Like the sack leader Trey Henderson. Does he get traded on draft night?
Oh, Hendrickson. That's Hendrickson.
Hendricks, yeah.
But he could be. It's still a shame how Cincinnati hasn't been able to get a deal done with him. But I think that they could definitely they could definitely trade him. I could see that happening. For the value that they get, I have no idea. I don't know what they could possibly get for him. But I would definitely entertain all phone calls for sure.
Would you willing to give up a second and a third? You're not giving up a first for him.
Nah. But for a 2, depending on what team I am and how high of a pick it is, yeah, I think a 2 might get it done.
Who leads the league? Who leads the league in sacks this year? T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, or Trey?
If T.J. Watt is healthy, he gonna lead the league in sacks. TJ Watt is healthy, he gonna lead the league in sacks.
Over Miles?
Mm-hmm. Even with the new contract.
Even with the new contract.
Even with the new contract. I'm telling you.
Can you see him in a Commandos uniform?
TJ Watt? No, I can't.
It's talk.
I can see us trading for him.
You see y'all trading for anybody.
I'm saying though, if we trade for him, we wouldn't have to take Abdul Carter. Shit, we probably still take Abdul Carter.
I'm
Fuck
about to say because I would. I would. But y'all would probably have to give up a first for TJ Watt. Somebody will have to give up a first for him. That's just real. I wouldn't do it. So I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't give up the first for him, bro.
I don't know, bro. TJ Watt is definitely still a game changer, bro. He could definitely be your best defender for like the next still 3-4 seasons.
He could. And I'm not saying he can't. And I'm not saying I wouldn't love it. But at the same time, you still gotta pay him. And he's gonna want at least 40 M's. And I don't know if I could pay that 40 M's to him.
So if you was Kansas City, you wouldn't give him 40 M's.
Kansas City's an outlier. Give me somebody like Baltimore or Buffalo. Possibly.
Both of them. Shit. Buffalo went after Von Miller.
But you'd rather pay TJ Watt the 40 mils if you Buffalo than Von Miller.
If I'm Buffalo and I have opportunity to trade and sign TJ Watt,
You gonna do it.
you
You
can't.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
You gonna do it, bro.
They already got Epinesa. They got Lawson. Not Lawson.
They got Joey Bosa now.
Russo. They do got Joey Bosa now. Okay, Buffalo.
You know what I'm saying?
I would definitely see what's up with getting TJ Watt. They got Joey Bosa. They got Epinesa, Greg Russo.
Don't they still got Ed Oliver?
Ed Oliver. That's the nigga who fucking name. That's the nigga whose name I couldn't say from Houston. Ed Oliver. Yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got niggas. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see what's up with Landon TJ Watt for sure. Hell yeah, Cowboy Mike. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Buffalo got an opportunity to do that shit. Pull the trigger, man.
But
yeah, man.
No, I was just saying, bro. I was just thinking. Well, I'm thinking pass rush, and I'm like, because you got TJ, we got TJ, Trey, and Micah right now. As far as the three ones that want to get paid, but also if they don't get paid, they'll leave. Micah don't want to leave Dallas, but low key he do want to leave Dallas. If I between those three players, I will pay TJ the bread before I pay Micah the bread. But because of age and how young Micah still is, I might take Micah over TJ Watt based off of age. Because you could do more with Micah, bro. Yeah, you can have him come off the edge, but he can still play the will linebacker and still cover tight ends and running backs out the backfield.
Over Micah Parsons.
I don't want to pay him the
Micah's
40.
The playoffs
though. That's tough.
Micah is going to vanish on you in the playoffs. Houdini.
But we haven't seen TJ Watt come up in his playoffs either.
That's because the Steelers always getting blown the fuck out.
And we can say the same thing for Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa don't be showing the live up in the playoffs. He had a nice little run playoff, Super Bowl, championship game. Where do we hear Bosa? You hear Bosa at all? Does his name ring?
I don't even fuck with Joey
I'm
Bosa.
talking about Nick.
I mean, Nick. That's what I meant to say from the 49ers. I don't even fuck with bro.
Mm.
I don't even fuck with bro. I don't think he. I don't. You know what I'm saying? He good, yeah, for sure. But that nigga don't be showing up in the playoffs.
And we haven't seen Myles Garrett in the
I know he
playoffs.
be
to
getting
even
held
know
and
if
shit,
Myles
but
Garrett was- haven't seen Max Crosby in the playoffs to see if he would show up in the playoffs. At least you've seen Trey in the playoffs.
yeah, I'm taking TJ Watt over all them niggas right now. Going into next
Right now,
year.
that's. I still might take Myles Garrett though, bro.
Right now, going into next year. No bullshit.
I might still go Myles, man.
Goddamn. We don't
Reach
reach
that
that
goddamn.
goddamn hour and 41 minute mark in this here goddamn Friday Smoke Fest. You already know I'm Styrofoam Ralph. This has been Cups and the Gang live from the motherfucking hot box. You know I have my dog with me, Bleed Blue for the shoe. J Lethal Nap Nation. What it do? You already know you can catch the hot box every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Friday. You can catch us again on Sunday for the Sunday Smoke service. We letting the windows down. We letting the smoke out, man. But above all else,
Fuck
this
Aaron
nigga.
Rodgers.
Fuck
Oh,
Aaron
wait.
Rodgers. Bro.
Don't forget the other one.
Oh,
Fuck KD.
fuck Kevin Durant, dog. Fuck Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying, bro? Hell yeah, man. So look, like we said, man, we letting the windows down. We letting the smoke out, man. Smoke with us next time.